bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With News of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. Russia's foreign minister reportedly said a change in the status of the Golan Heights must have approval of the United Nations Security Council, or it would amount to a violation of the existing accords. These remarks were made following Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's remarks on the Golan Heights issue after Moscow's delivery of the S-300 anti-aircraft missile system to Syria. Netanyahu stated, "Israel and the Golan Heights is a guarantee for security, a fact that the international community must acknowledge." The Prime Minister has repeatedly stated that Israel will never renounce the Golan Heights. The United States says if Iran is present, they will not provide any post-war reconstruction assistance to Syria. Speaking to a pro-Israel group this week, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said if Syria doesn't ensure the total withdrawal of Iranian-backed troops, it will not receive $1 single from the United States for reconstruction. One of the most wanted and controversial people in the world will be giving a speech at an event in Israel by secure video link. Computer analyst and former NSA contractor Edward Snowden lives in Moscow under an asylum deal after he leaked classified information in 2013 that prompted international uproar over the reach of U.S. spy operations. He's been giving lectures and interviews since escaping to Russia with numerous classified documents. Snowden is set to speak at a private gathering of senior officials from a number of fields in the Israeli economy, as well as a former Mossad director, and will answer questions. Political asylum in Russia is expected to expire in 2020, and Snowden, who faces political espionage charges in the U.S., is already trying to find another country that will give him political asylum. And Israeli and Arab diplomats have agreed on resolutions concerning Jerusalem and Palestinian education this week at the UN Cultural Agency, as UNESCO attempts to convince Israel to change its mind about quitting. A year ago, both the U.S. and Israel announced they would quit UNESCO at the end of 2018 due to persistent anti-Israeli bias. But Israel's top UN envoy, Danny Danon, slammed UNESCO's attempt to dilute its controversial biannual Jerusalem resolution, saying again that Israel plans to leave the organization at the end of the year. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.